All right, YouTube, the first thing you want to do is just start pinning up the client's hair. And by the way, he's asking for a high taper fade. So let's just get into it. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to actually comb my client's hair down. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted like kind of like disconnected. And by the way, he do not want any enhancements. He want everything natural. So let's just get into it. Alright guys, I grabbed my Stylecraft Instincts with the one guard on close. I'm just going with the grain so I can smooth down everything. He wanted a little light, not like bulky at the top, but he just wanted a little weight at the top so his hair can transition from dark to nothing. Alright guys, usually I punch my first initial guideline in my trimmers, but this time I'm gonna use my clippers, which is my gold Babyless FX clippers. And I'm gonna make it easier for you guys, and I'm gonna break it down. If you make your first initial guideline with your clippers, it'll be easier because once you come back with the second initial guideline, which with the blade be open, it'll be more, you know what I'm saying, easier to lighten up that line. And not only that, you know what I'm saying, you can just fade that out so easily without having to do too much detail. But after I make my first initial guideline, make sure it's neat and everything before you proceed to the next step. After I clean up my first initial guideline, then I come back with my trimmers and, you know what I'm saying, clean up the little stubble hairs because I just actually want that fade to pop. So this is the main source right here. Clean up after yourself to make everything look fresh at the end. I just want to let you guys know, man, it's been a whole minute since I cut with these clippers right here, man. I mean, like, I'll use it every now and then for, you know what I'm saying, little cleanup work. But actually cutting with them, man, I've been sleeping on them. But it's time for me to pull these bad boys back out the arsenal, man. So I'm going to start using these in majority of my videos. But don't get me wrong, now, I love the Stylecraft Instincts. But I just had to fall back on these right here because they get the line out better. But we're going to get on to it. The second thing I do, I open up my blade and I go up a ½ inch. And if you notice, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying, just use the corners, adjust when needed. And so the thing I did, I opened them up all the way and then I closed them 2 notches halfway. And now I'm just actually using my corners. And as you can tell that the fade line is coming out. That's why I was telling you, man, you know what I'm saying, always use your corners. It really don't take too much, but you know what I'm saying, once you keep on going back and forth at it, different haircuts every day in the shop, man, you'll get the hang of it. Different barbers always have their own techniques or their own different ways of cutting. See, when I cut, you know what I'm saying, when I make my first initial guideline and then I come back with the blade open, within that range right there, man, when I had a blade open, I started to adjust because, you know what I'm saying, I just want to work in one area at a time. Then I fall back with the next following guard, which is the one guard open. And I will be doing a little blending within that area too. But I don't really just like to stack up my guidelines and then, you know what I'm saying, do a down fade. To me, that really takes up too much time. But I'm not knocking the barbers that do it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, every barber had a different preferences of how they cut hair. But at the end of the day, the cut is going to be fresh. Now I fall back with the one guard closed. The only thing I'm doing right now is just actually lighten up that one guard open area. And then I'm gonna start my down fading process, which will be the 0 close. But remember to always use your corners, brush, and the hair not gonna always grow down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna grow sideways. So you make sure you go against the grain no matter which way the hair grow. Just go the opposite direction of the hair flow because, you know what I'm saying, you can find yourself with a fade, you know what I'm saying, to fall in place. Now, I fell back with the zero guard, but I just want to let you guys know I don't have it completely closed. I just have it like one notch for being closed. Then I start my little light down fading technique. Then I'm going to fall back and close it completely. The only thing I'm doing right now is just actually lighting up that one guard close, because you know what I'm saying, I just want to let you guys know it's all about down fading. And you know what I'm saying, just keep the darkest dark and the lightest light. That's all I can say. But if you feel like you are interested in learning more, man, stick around. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's get it. The most important part of this whole haircut process is actually detail work. Man, make sure you go back over your work, because you know what I'm saying, you want the slate to be clean, you want the client to be happy, you know what I'm saying? So that's your own signature that you're adding to this haircut, or any haircut that you do. But remember to always maintain the clippers, and just keep your tools clean as well, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, you don't want to go in no other client head with no dirty clippers, man. Come on now, what barber would want to do that? But back to this, man, make sure you detail the work that you're putting in. And you know what I'm saying, it's like you actually signing your name on someone's, you know what I'm saying, head, because it's just the point of it's your work, so you want to sign it. All right, guys, the back is the same as the sides, man. The only thing you doing, make that first initial guideline, open your clipper blades up and go up like an inch or an inch and a half. And then you want to start the adjustment play right there, you know what I'm saying? But while you're doing the adjustment play, make sure you use your corners, because if you use that full blade, man, you can be pushing the guidelines up. So what you're trying to do, you're just trying to feather that guideline out. So you know what I'm saying, you can see that transition, you know what I'm saying, take place. Then you can move on to the next step. And the next step would be the one guard open, and you're just gonna start to, you know, feather out that line until, you know what I'm saying, it started, you know, take effect as well. But you're not done with the one guard. You have to close it, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to lighten that line up and everything until you fall back with the zero guard close. See, everything, you know what I'm saying, is like an order. So you just got to know how to do it. But let's just get into it. All right, if you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. With further ado, this is the cut. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you already know, hit that subscribe button. But this is the final results of my boy right here. And big shout out to my boy, you know what I'm saying? He's going to college, so I had to give him that college cut. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. But with that being said, you already know, it's your boy, Black Prince the Barber. May God bless.